Hare Krishna, Prabhu, one should be very much aware of his own status. One should know that in this world he is in a suffering condition. So his status at this point in time is a status of a suffering nature. As I mentioned that there are four problems of life which are very, very difficult to tolerate, like janma, birth, death, old age, disease, and there are three more: Adi Atmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, Dukh. I am not elaborating the other last three. Okay, let me tell you. Adi Atmik Dukh is that kind of miseries or unhappiness or pain or suffering comes within your own body and mind. Number two, Adi Bhautik misery or pain means misery is caused by other living entities. Like for example, if somebody says something bad thing to you, so that kind of suffering has been caused by other people. Adi Devik Dukh is misery is caused by Deva, means divine intervention. Things which are not beyond our control, like too much rain, too much heat, tornadoes, hurricane, storms, earthquakes, tsunami. These are all Adi Devik sufferings. So all living entities, they must understand their status, that they are in a suffering status, suffering condition. One must every time check whether his mind is material or spiritual. That is another status that we have to know. Are your mind is on spiritual status or material status? When your mind is on material status, you will not be able to actualize or realize that you are suffering. You will feel that you are okay, even though you are in a suffering condition or suffering status. Because this is called material mind which has no spiritual realization. It is when you are able to get a little bit of spiritual touch, then slowly you are able to understand what is reality in this world. Therefore, if you want to become happy, you have to rise from material conception of thoughts into spiritual level of understanding and realization. More than 99% of the people have material mind. They are not able to spiritualize their mind completely. This is a very dangerous state of living, when you are living with a material mind which has no spiritual touch. It's a very dangerous situation. To know what is the actual reality, you have no option, but you have to transform your material consciousness into spiritual level of thoughts or consciousness. At this time, when your mind is materially conscious, many things will be hidden. Many things will not be revealed. You will be unaware of many greater facts, like when you see an electric wire, you cannot see the current in the wire. You are aware of the wire, but you are not totally aware of the current inside the wire, because you cannot even see what is inside the wire, because current cannot be seen. I asked many children in the school that where we get ghee from. They say that ghee comes from the supermarket. They are not aware that ghee comes from cow. If you give them, small children, a pot of milk, then you tell them that ghee comes from this milk, they will hardly find difficult to believe, because they say, mother, we cannot see ghee inside the milk. So for them it is very hard to actualize this knowledge that ghee is inside the milk, but it is there. One time we told some children that 20 dula, 50 dula and $10 is inside the $100. And the children, they proved it out that $100 hasn't got $50, $20, $10 in it. They said, no, master, see this, they brought $100 in front of me. And they said, show me, where is $50 inside? Where is $20 inside? Where is $10 inside? You cannot show us, master, that in $100. Show me just now. This is $100 in my hand. Show me where is $50 inside it. Show me where is $20, $10, $5 inside it. But if you want to see 50, 20, 10 and $5 inside $100, there is a process. It contains, $100 contains 50, 20, 10, 5. But it cannot be seen. Similarly, when the mind is on material consciousness, there are many things you'll not be able to see or understand. Oxygen goes into our blood by breathing, and food goes inside our blood through stomach. So in the blood there is food and oxygen. At the temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, the food gets oxidized by oxygen. And when the oxidation takes place, the energy comes. And then you have energy to move around. Now you just tell me, who has seen this oxidation process? You cannot see that oxidation process. You haven't seen happening inside the body. You haven't seen TV waves. You haven't seen mobile waves. You haven't seen air. When you offer food to Lord, on apple you have offered an apple to Lord. And generally many spiritualists say that now this apple becomes spiritual sanctified food, or prasadam. It became prasadam. Now you take that prasadam apple, and can you show me inside the apple that the spiritual element which has entered inside the apple, which has made that apple prasadam? So something has made that apple prasadam, that spiritual Shakti which has entered inside the apple. No one can see. Nobody can see that spiritual element which has gone inside the apple. But when people eat that apple, their mind and the consciousness changes and they become spiritual and they get lot of bhakti. How does this happen? This cannot be seen materially. This can be perceived on a spiritual platform. Therefore, dear ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers, I bow and fall at your feet. Please take Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting. Just chant for 2 hours, 3 hours and work hard. Transform your consciousness from material platform to spiritual platform and just see the reality. A reality which has lot of pleasure, lot of ananda, lot of bliss, lot of happiness, lot of gyan, knowledge, lot of truthfulness and lot of reality which will make you ever happy, might. Just believe it. Just don't believe it, just do it and you see the fun. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Koti Koti Pranam Prabhu Lord.